Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Back you up. Holy shit, I really feel like you guys are super close to me right now. Super close to me right now. Good morning. Let me just open the window. Okay, I'm back. I'm still in my pajamas. Isn't it nice? Kids on vacation. Yeah, turn you this way so I can see when I'm blurry. I feel like you're so far away. I'm having like eye problems apparently. Good morning. Good morning. Hi from the UK. And for Sweden. And my little Norwegian. I'm Norwegian too. Good morning from Cali. Good morning. Good morning. Sounds like me a problem? No. Not at all. I'm good. How are you? Did you guys have a great day yesterday? I hope so. Got this little thing stuck in my head. Good morning. Hi from Maryland. Awesome. From NY. Aw, thanks, Cher. Ooh, the Caribbean. Ooh. I was just thinking about quite the little spot in the Caribbean. I had a great time. We ended up I can't see me with all you guys' writing. I can't tell if I'm blurry, but I don't want me to be like angled weird. Ooh, Barcelona. I saw a movie last night. They went to Spain. You guys have some kick-ass clubs in Barcelona, let me tell you. I want to hit some of those clubs up. I feel like that's got to be like a girls' trip. You know what I mean? And it's funny because my friend, I have one in Barcelona, and Masha's sister lives in Barcelona. So we've been talking about doing a girls' trip to Barcelona soon anyway. So I was like, yes. The movie was cute. I forget the name of it. It was just like a Netflix movie. She went to Spain for work. Ended up having an amazing weekend with her girlfriends. But they hit up, hi from India. How are you? They hit up a whole bunch of like clubs and basically drank and did drugs all weekend. I'll leave the drugs out of my equation, but not the drinks. Hey. So I gotta definitely go to Spain. I wish I remember the name of that movie. I haven't watched a movie like that in so long that made me like smile and laugh and feel music again. Like, I don't know. I wish I could remember the name of it for you guys. It's on Netflix. I'm usually on Amazon because it's like there's so many TVs in this damn house, but like I guess it's just easier for me to have my laptop on me, you know? It's always around me for work and stuff, so. But I'm usually Amazon Prime shows. I need a new one. I need a new series. But like when I watch and sit down, like I'll binge like the whole series within like 24 hours. So what's the last one I watched? Something Dragon was good. The Widow, that was good. What's the last one I watched? He was like undercover. That was good too. There's a witch one. Something white. There's something about a witch one my parents said were really good. I believe that one's HBO though. I don't know, something like that. But anywho, let's see what we're looking at. I'm glad you guys had a good day. Yeah, we went bowling. Me, all the chicklins, Whitewick, yeah. My sister and the boyfriends, and healthy competition. Someone always leaves. Someone always leaves upset. Me, my kids were all so competitive. You know, it was so competitive. I got the two of cups at the bottom of this deck, but it was fun. It was fun. We had like a whole bunch of appetizers, which were like lousy, and then I came home and made Easter dinner. So it was nice though. It was fun. It's ironic because our Easters aren't normally like that, but my parents being away, aunt and uncle being away, normally it's a house full. You do egg hunts. There's like 40 of us. Good morning. And dynamics this year just changed, you know. It's just me, the kids, my sister. And then everybody like left at like, I don't know, 5, 6 o'clock. And then I was like, what do I do with myself? Like I took a bath. I just relaxed. It was nice. Oh yeah, moon water glass. Yeah. When's my birthday? It's July 1st. July 1st. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good. And I'm still a vegetarian. Yesterday was the first day because we normally do ham and all sorts of stuff. We didn't do a big dinner like that. So I asked the kids what do they want. It was just simple, you know. Rice pilaf, corn on the cob, salad, steak, and chicken. So yesterday was the first day that I cooked meat and didn't eat it. Oh, it smelled so good. Smelled so good. And do you know, in my dream last night, it was weird because I was like, I was making meat because it didn't happen. We had pork. And I said to myself, well, pork's different. I don't know. It was a random dream. And I put it in my mouth and chewed it. I'm like, I just won't swallow. I just wanted to taste it, you know? And I spit it out. And I don't remember even like tasting it. It was the weirdest thing. So I didn't end up eating the meat. So it's like, I really did like my mouth's watering. It smelled so good yesterday, my dinner. I was like, son of a bitch. Like, this is like, I don't know. And then my sister makes this, I'll tell you one more story. She makes this awesome like pasta dish, cold pasta. We have like a cold pasta in the fridge every week. And it's usually something different. And she put bacon bits in this time, and I was like, you put bacon bits? I'm like, you know, I'm not eating meat. And she's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, it's okay. Next thing you know, the whole pasta dish, when she was going to put it in the fridge, it fell everywhere, all the pasta. Oh my god, she was like, what? She was so upset. Like I felt bad. Mia was so bent out of shape. Like it sucked. It was shitty. And I was dying laughing because I'm like, I'll make you a new one today. You know, I'm like, I'll make you a new one. She's like, that's fine. She's like, but you're gonna have to go out and get bacon bits. I was like, so there's no bacon bits, so perfect. So it's like, that was so weird. I don't know if it's because like maybe I would have had a bite or something, because one of my favorite pasta salads. So now I get to make it today and not put any bacon bits in. So I'm like, and I got the goosebumps. So it's like, I think it was supposed to go down that way. So I don't know. It was really weird. It's really weird. I gotta get my little glasses. I don't know why. I gotta go grab my glasses real quick. So yeah, they helped me out. They helped me out. So hold on. I just thought it sucked, but it was funny. We getting out of bed? Yeah. I don't want black clothes right there. Or you want a shirt? What? Okay. Wait, you say you needed help with it? said you're gonna cook it. The bacon? Yeah, you're gonna do it on the oven or in the oven? On the oven. Alright, just keep it low.
Wait, I'm not really positive. Do I have to heat it up before I put it on?
To heat up the pan?
How long will you be done with that?
Not for a little while. So grab the bacon, okay? And
I want to burn down the house and then try to cook it.
you're not gonna burn down the house.
I don't know how to cook bacon.
You know my egg pan that I use every day? My egg pan?
Yeah, where is it?
It would be with all the other pans. Kids are home this week. I didn't buy bacon though. Do we have bacon?
Yeah, bacon, butter, packages.
Okay. A couple packages because you guys needed a couple packages of bacon?
They were small. They were one or two.
Okay. I was just telling everyone the bacon bit story with the cold pasta last night.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. So guys.
This?
Yep, that's my pan. All right, so put the bacon, not just what you're gonna eat. I'm sure Cade will have some bacon. So put in like.
Throw it, spray it with the pan or something?
No, you don't. No, bacon's greasy enough. You don't gotta put nothing in the pan. So put like enough for you and Cade. Okay. Go. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Bacon, right? I know bacon was like one of my favorites. I was like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Not eat it. All right. Oh, I just said amen. The song that just came to me. I don't know it. Don't we make it obvious? Don't we make it clear? Friends. That's how we spell friends. Something like that. So something's obvious, something's clear. I don't know who sings that. Marshmallow? That's the name of somebody? I think you're right. Because I remember my kid I asked somebody one day, I said, who sings that? And she's like, Marshmallow. I'm like, Marshmallow? Oh, it's Beyonce? Oh, I don't freaking know. Oh, you're saying at Beyonce. All this talk about bacon. But anyway, that song just came to me. It did a beautiful, you guys feel the energy yesterday? It's like all over the place, right? Easter energy? Damn. I just asked for a beautiful reading. We started out with this. 5 of Swords. Someone feels defeated. This to me is not necessarily a harsh energy right this second. I mean it's harsh, but like I feel like it's just somebody like I feel like it's somebody lying to themselves, to be honest with you. And I'm feeling the 6 of Cups should be with that. And I only say that because when I went this morning, I was scrolling while I was having my coffee. I was sitting outside and this picture came up. You know on Facebook how it says 3 years ago today? Well, it was a picture of me and Hayden, and my bun was enormous. And it said, Tia time. Just love this kid, something like this, that smile. And the ironic thing is that I remember that day to a T. And that day hasn't crossed my mind until that picture actually came up. You know what I mean? So it was very like, I'm like, am I going to be discussing this today? Now we got the Knight of Cups. So apparently we discussed it. So I don't know if like you're dealing with somebody, like somebody's on your mind, but I don't feel like this is a lose-lose situation. Okay. Oh, I forgot to feed the cats. Oh, Cass, Max, I'll be down in a minute. Oh, my kids do it. Now we got movement. Okay, so maybe this was somebody that felt defeated, or you feel defeated when it comes to whatever this is. This is someone new coming into your life. This person might really like otters. I know, babies, I know. Can you hear them scratching at the door? I know. Mia? Go ahead, talk to your brother real quick. To me, can you do me a big favor before you start the bacon? We just feed the cats. I spaced it. They're at the door crying. Max is down there crying. The wet food's in the boiler room. And just give them each a package. Please. Thank you. Louis, you stay here. So I really feel like you guys might have met somebody new, or this is legitimately your past. All right, so we got the lady, we got the Empress. This is movement towards the lady. This is somebody taking a step forward. Oh, hi, Avery. So this is somebody coming towards the Empress. Okay. So I don't know if this person, so you either have a new person or this Knight of Cups, okay, is coming at the Empress. But this defeation is not, I feel like it's past tense, but it's still kind of there, okay? But this is movement. This is, it's movement. It keeps bringing me back to the Five of Swords, and I don't, because this is not a lose-lose. So it's like they want me to read this in a different way, and it's like, how? Like, what do you like? I don't know. It's almost like, yeah, see, they don't want me to read it the normal way. So there's something here. So it is like the Six of Cups. So but why did they give me the Five of Swords? So whoever this person is thinking about you. I don't feel like, I think this is memory lane. I think it's just mental. It's just thoughts. I think it's random. I think somebody was stuck, didn't know what direction, but now all of a sudden, there's movement, okay? And this movement is coming straight towards the lady. And this Knight of Cups could be new, or it could be a soulmate. Tell me about the Five of Swords. You want me to turn it's the sun. So you can't, the Five of Swords with this, like, hello. It's the happiest card in the deck. So it's like Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So it's like, I think at one point someone was just watching, and now they have clarity. So now there's just movement on the board. Okay. So someone's coming towards the Empress. Now, for some of you, this is a new person, because I feel new. So I don't know if this is your past energy. You had a hard time of letting something go, or vice versa. In some of you, it's definitely a soulmate. Regardless, new or old soulmate anyway. But like, well, soulmates. But it could be one you haven't met yet in this lifetime. Because this person's coming right towards you. So there's movement. And I almost said movement abroad. So some of you are traveling. Or some of you, it's like all of you that are in a foreign country. I think it's not necessarily traveling. It's just like a message for you. For those who are in the U.S., this is a message for you too. Don't panic. Happy birthday. It's not like that. But it's like, I don't know, you might have someone foreign coming at you and you're not used to dating foreign people, cultural people, you know, that type of energy. Oh, ouch. You pull the Nine of Swords, which is usually anxiety on top or under the Five of Swords, but this is the card of suffering. But when I clarified, so somebody's having a really hard time with their past. Plain and simple, okay?
I just cut the bacon in half, like through the thing.
Uh-huh.
And the other piece of butter rice, I'm just going to put it in a bag.
Okay. You know, the thing I like about this is when I was talking about the Five of Swords, I saw the 5 and the 5 and the S, and I was like, oh, 5, 5, 5 in one card. The 9 and the 5 together is 14, which makes another 5. So this is, I don't feel like this person's in this energy anymore. And if you are, you're about to come out of it. It's not gonna, this energy is not gonna linger for too much longer, okay?
Mom,
Mm-hmm.
how is breakfast going?
You need me to turn the burner on?
What was it?
Yeah. I have it on low. After you put the bacon in the pan, we can turn it up a little higher, okay?
Yeah. Mom, do you want any?
I don't know if this is Hindu on my pants because it just drew me to my pants. Do I want any bacon?
Yeah.
No, honey, it's meat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And the funny thing is, I never noticed it. And it's the only spot on my pants, okay? So can you see that? It's the only spot on my pants that has a writing. I don't know what that is. I know that's but like, it must be some type of scripture, passage, okay? I'm not really sure. It's legitimately like, it's nowhere else on my pants, and it just drew me to my pants. So I don't know if somebody's like, is keeping me fixated on it. So I don't know. I kind of see like an F and an H, even though this is scripture, okay? And to be honest with you, I swear I don't think I've ever noticed this, and it's right on my thigh. But if I was to look, F, H, maybe an A, and then I feel like I see like a 19. You know what I mean? Like, so like to us, if we were reading English, you know, for sure it's a scripture, but like, it's the only place on my pants where that's at, and I never picked up on it. So I don't know what that's all about, but that's a message for somebody. I don't know if anybody can read that. You know what I mean? No idea. It's a passage. It's something, and apparently it means something. I mean, I ordered these pants from India. We have somebody here from India. Is that Hebrew? What is that? I don't know what that is. I don't think it's Hebrew, but I don't know. I ordered them from India. Sanskrit?
Mom, now do I put it up more since I put the bacon on?
Hindu. What?
Since I put the bacon on, do I turn it up more?
Yeah, you can turn it up a little bit. So maybe I'll look it up later. I don't know what that is. Good morning. So, message for someone. I don't know if somebody's writing scriptures or just you're about to get a scripted message. You might just get a scripted message and you're like, you might just get a message from somebody, but it's like, it's so scripted that it's like, you can't even maybe make sense of it, or they're trying to get you to read in between the lines. It could be something just like that. Okay. But I'm telling you, like, it's so bold in my brain. I can literally see it in my brain right now without even looking down. So it says something, and I don't think it's just like, I honestly don't think it's just like peace and happiness. I don't even think it's that. I think I have something written on my pants that is a big message for someone. And if somebody was to probably actually see these pants, they'd be like, what is that even doing on there? See, I got the goosebumps. I've never noticed that on my pants ever. And I got the goosebumps. So I think it's one of those random things where it's like, that saying should probably doesn't even belong on that pair of pants. So you want to screenshot it again? Yeah. Maybe she can let us know. So I know that's like the Om sign, okay? But like, that's the message. Whatever that is. I know, it looks weird. My daughter's looking at me like, Ma, it looks weird. So screenshot that. Okay? But again, it's telling me it's not what we think it would be. So I don't know what that's all about. And it's on my pants. Hey, Mia?
Yeah.
If you look at the back of my pants, is there any writing on the back of my pants?
I don't know what this said. Have you ever looked on the back? There's those like weird shape thingies.
So like the Buddhas, but there's no writing?
Like these things.
Yeah, no, that's just the Om sign. Yeah, see? There's no writing. And I've never noticed that. So anywho, I don't want to get stuck on that for too long, but that's definitely for somebody. Okay. So anyone who can break that down, Hindu, not really sure what that's all about, but like I can see it in my head, so it's a strong message. So if you do get it, you want to email it to me, or if we pick up on it, if somebody finds out while we're on the link right now, just flash like a whole bunch of emojis so I pick up on it.
When do I gotta flip the bacon?
When do you need to flip it? When it starts to sizzle.
It is sizzling.
I don't hear it. I gotta hear it.
Like a lot of sizzling?
Like when it starts to wrinkle. Like when it starts to
Who's
puff.
downstairs?
No one's downstairs.
Like I just heard someone walk downstairs.
I knew this king. I can't stand when I say I know. But I was talking about the Knight of Cups earlier. And I made a mistake and I said the King of Cups. But then I was like, no, the Knight. Okay, but here's the King. So the Knight is the King of Cups. Okay. And it looks like this gentleman is having a really hard time moving. Okay. Having a really hard time with something. What,
I
baby?
turned it down lower, but I just turned it up more, and now it's sizzling and smoking.
Okay. So what's the heat on? So this gentleman is the one having a really hard time. Unless this is my feminine in masculine energy. All right, no, that's a good heat. Keep it like that because it will cook evenly. Some people like to turn bacon up to cook quicker, but if you keep it like that, it would take a little longer, but I know how you like your bacon, so.
He said he wants this crispy.
Well, you both like it crispy. Extra cooked. So, you have this gentleman, and he's actually looking up at this Defician too. I can't, there's a glare, sorry. So it's like he's looking up too at the Defician. Okay, so I don't know what that's. Oh my God, it was perfectly placed, and now it's like, now it's on the struggle bus. What the apple sticks just happened? That's really weird.
Mom,
Yeah, baby.
I need to make some bagels. I'm gonna take those to grill for me.
You need to cook yourself a bagel?
To grill it.
You want to grill your bagel? Yeah, just take out the panini press.
That's what I got.
What did I do? Now you're backwards. Why does this happen to me? Oh, shit. Now how do I fix that? Whew, thank goodness. Captain Crunch. Oh, yeah. What? Something is not... This is perfectly even, and it doesn't want to stay, troops. I don't know what that's all about. I'm so sorry for this inconvenience. Not cool. I'm going to stick you... I can't even stick you in between. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what that was all about. There was no reason for that. And now it's straight as shit. Okay. So, yeah, my kids, Captain Crunch. So, this masculine energy, you could be dealing with a Pisces, a Leo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus. But
Mom's like making the pan brown.
it's fine. Regardless of that, it's telling you that this masculine energy is having a really hard time moving. But they're moving. Okay. They're coming right towards someone, the Empress. So this could be and then the Chariot underneath the lady. And there's a lady in this one too. So you could be dealing, my feminine could be strong Taurus or Cancer. But she's looking right at this man. But she's moving in the opposite direction. It's almost like seven, 8, 9, 10. She's going in a new direction. But she's also looking at him like putting the whip down. Like she's not taking no bullshit. So I don't know what this is all about. I don't know if you had an argument. She's moving on without him. Looks like she's moving on without him. So like I said, this could be somebody brand new coming into your life. And you're leaving somebody because somebody's just not putting the effort in where the effort is needed. Like the Empress doesn't sit around and wait, okay? Apparently with the whip in the air, she's made that clear. So this is either all the same masculine energy, but I'm telling you, for some, it's different. It's different. This is like the Six of Cups, and he's looking right up. He's looking at Defician. So it's like I wanted to show you, but I don't want to move it. So it's the King of Cups that feels defeated and suffering. And I think because the lady's moving on, you know, you might be in the masculine energy and you're feminine and you're moving forward, because it's like I said, like with that whip, it's almost like, don't I make it obvious? Haven't I made myself clear? So it's like someone was just watching, maybe, and it's like you gave yourself your own clarity. You know, it's like the Ten of Swords is under that, so it's like you cut it out. You know. So let's clarify. And again, like this under here is the woman at the bottom of the deck, and it's like warrior. It's like beast mode, beast mode. You know, so I'm still going to clarify each card, even though I clarified with that deck with depletion, but so yeah, there's love somewhere, and somebody, they feel like they missed the opportunity. The Ace of Swords is right here with the Seven of Pents, so it's like the opportunity was there, okay, and it looks like someone didn't make a move. You know, someone didn't make a move and someone's moving forward. Haven't I made myself obvious? I don't even know that song like that. And it's like, is that...
It's on the radio all the time.
It's on the radio all the time?
Yeah.
Does Marshmallow sing it?
No, I don't know.
No. So how's it go? Do you know? Friends.
Yeah, it's Friends by, I think, Marshmallow.
So it's called Friends?
Just Friends. So don't go off and leave it down to your eyes.
Yep, now I know it. Keep singing. Keep singing. You just gave me goosebumps. I'm telling you, there's a message. Keep singing.
Wait. I don't know. I should have made you happier. I should have made you clear.
I should have made you happier.
F-R-I-N-D-S.
F-R-I-N-D-I-D-S. Okay, so
I think his bacon was done.
there's no way the bacon's not done. I would be able to smell it.
Mom, look at there. I think this piece is.
Oh, you probably have a piece that's done. Oh yeah, that's done. All right, just flip it. Okay, no, flip it one more time and then they're done.
My bacon's burning.
Oh shit. So, actually, they're sizzling. You can actually take those out because they're completely sizzling on each side. Because if you do it any longer, it's just going to be complete roadkill. You won't even want to eat it. I bust a tooth. Now I got a whiff of it. So, sing that one part again. There's a message in there. I need it. Okay, something about blowing up at me. Haven't I made you happier? Haven't I made it clear? And happier and clear. So it's like, it's that clarity that I was talking about. So it's like, I feel like she gave that because she's sending the whip to him, but still going forward. She's like, sorry, you know, like, I don't know. I try to make you happier. You know, it's like, haven't I made it obvious? You know, like, it's obvious. So yeah, maybe he said friends it is then. So maybe it's just all friends. But see, here's the thing. My Easter read that didn't make it out yesterday, and this is ironic, okay? Because it didn't make it out, and it talked about, I had a scenario on my board where somebody came at somebody and it was like, I just want to be friends, but it was bullshit. Okay, so it's like somebody didn't want to talk about something, so it's like the approach is, let's just be friends. And I got the goosebumps, see, so it's linked. So let's just be friends. But I was telling you guys, like, whoa, where'd that wind just come from? It just knocked these two right off its ass, which is the Leo and the Page of Swords. No other card moved except for these two. Blew it right out. Okay. So it's like what I was trying to explain to you guys was, if someone came at you, just speak the truth. If someone comes at you and says, I just want to be friends, but you want more than being friends, and the other person just didn't have like the guts to be like, I want more. So they're going to come at you. Some of them are going to come at you like, let's just, start off slower. Let's be friends. But it's like turtle steps in a certain situation is not the way. And I know you don't ever want to rush something and dive in deep. But at the same time, you also had somebody coming at you and they were just like, let's just be friends, and it's like, sometimes you can't just be friends. And I think on my board, it was like, you want to be friends because you want that connection. But at the same time, you got to be true to you. So don't sit there and be like, okay, let's try this friend thing. Because in all reality, you can't do that friend thing if you really want more. You know what I'm saying? So once again, it's like, let me delete this. Let me decline. Once again, it's like, that's why that song was coming to me. So I don't know if someone's going to come at you and like, all right, let's just be friends. And it's like, I can't. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? So I think there was one that was like, all right, let's be friends. But that's why I was telling you, like, someone was kind of lying to themselves with the whole friend thing, because it's like, yeah, it's like, because you just want that connection back so bad that it's like, let's just be friends. And then it's like, you guys start to be friends, and then I don't know if you have a conversation or what happens, but it's like, you can't just be friends with that particular person that was on my board yesterday. And it won't upload. I tried uploading it again. Okay. And it kept shutting it down. So it's not meant to be posted. It was meant for me to talk about it today, but it wasn't meant to be posted. I don't know why. Okay. I just pictured myself on the porch smoking a cigarette. I don't know what that's all about. I never smoke in front of you guys, not my cigarettes, because I quit for a long time and I went back to smoking a cigarette. And I smoked my little fake one in front of you. But I just imaged myself on the porch smoking a cigarette and talking to you guys, shooting the shit. And I'm not doing that because, again, I don't smoke in front of you guys like that. So I don't know what that's all about. I don't know if I don't know if someone went back to stress smoking. Okay, I don't know. But that's the only message, like, I'm seeing. It's the only thing I'm seeing. So it doesn't really make sense to me. Maybe if I was to go outside and just chill back, but I'm not doing that. So I'm going to smoke my little cigarette right here with you. I can't try bacon. Don't be an asshole.
I know.
Nope, I love you, but that's an asshole move. I love you. Mm-hmm. Love you a whole lot, though. Okay? So glad you're 14 and 15. I can say that to you. So, I've been saying that a lot to my kids. You stop being an asshole. Stop being an asshole. She's the bestest. She's the sweetest. It's taking me on the porch. I'm not going out there. There's nothing out there but the sound of birds. I don't know. And it's like, I'm craving a cigarette right now. Craving. It's because I won't do it. So now I'm craving it. So weird. So I don't know if it's talking about just stress smoking, or like, Spirit would never say like, go sit on the back porch and smoke a cigarette and get clarity. It's not like that. All right. So I don't know. what that's all about for you guys, troops. Okay. Because I gotta quit smoking again too, which I'm gonna do real soon. So I don't know. I'd like it to get out of my head now, though, that's for sure. I'd like to move forward. So that's kind of what some of the read was about yesterday, where it was like, that's why I gave you that message, okay? Where I was like, if something comes in, just speak from your soul, just the truth. The truth is all that matters. Whether you lose somebody or not, it's the truth. It boils down to the freaking truth. And I almost said it boils down to the God D word truth. And I never used God's name in vain. So I don't know if there's some anger. This movement, okay, is movement. I feel it. Okay. I feel movement in this card. So something's coming at the lady. Why? Because you've already moved. You're moving forward. You're not looking back. You made it clear. This one feels defeated. But it's not the Five of Swords defeated. It's the Six of Cups. It's like memory lane. Okay. I just saw a chastity belt in that picture. And there's clearly no chastity belt in this picture. So I think this person is like, the Five of Swords sometimes can be jealousy. And it's eating at someone. But yet this king is sitting. Here's the deal. This king is being led to you. But they're still looking up. They're still looking like, how do I do this? There's some jealousy now. Okay. But you have this King of Cups. And they have a spirit guide with them. They have a dog with them. Okay. So they're being led to you. So for some, this is the same person being led back to you. For others, you're moving forward and it's brand new because it's like, haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Friendsf. So it's linked to yesterday. So it's like, all right, let's be friends. But this type of energy can't be friends. Not with the 5 and the 9. This is not friendship energy. This is more, and there's jealousy. So it's like, I don't know if this person's gonna come at you and say, let's just be friends, or if the Empress went to somebody and said, let's just be friends. But it's like, what are you, foolish? You can't. I think you're in a scenario where, and it's like the queen bee right here too, the honeybee. So it's like, I think it's like you're just telling yourself, let's just start off slow and let's be friends. But there's movement. Like you can't, whatever this is not time for slow. Okay. So even if it comes in, like I'm saying, don't jump in the deep end, but like, don't lie to this person or don't lie to yourself and say, I just want to be friends, because in this scenario, you can't. It's either you're on board or you're done. Okay. So I'm sorry, because some of you guys are legitimately in that situation where I think you realized it and it's like, I guess you got to be done. Maybe you just was like in that situation where I'm just hoping we could be friends, because how many times have I said that? And I told you guys, like with me and my twin, like I just want to be friends, like, well, obviously me and him, there's more, but like I've said that to myself, like, let's just get back to the friendship. And then I told myself, like, Court, like, do you really think you can just be friends with somebody you have such a connection with? Well, I'd rather have a friendship than nothing. But when you also have something that's deep, because this has got to be some deep shit because this person's being guided even though they're not coming. Well, some they are. See what I'm saying? So it's like, Don't lie. So maybe your intentions were to just be friends with somebody, you know, but it's like, Spirit's like, no, you guys can't just be friends. It doesn't work that way, you know? So I don't know if it needs to, like, I don't know if you need to have that eye-to-eye contact again before you realize you got more than a friendship. So however it's going to resonate with you, you know, because it had me bring up like how I felt about the friendship. Like I'll take either or, you know, like I know you can't jump in deep, you know, so it's like, that's why I'm like, this is where it's confusing me, but I don't want to put myself in this situation, even though they brought me there. But I think they only brought me there for me to explain it to you. Okay. So this is jealousy because he's now looking at the Queen of Wands, and he's attracted to her for sure. And he's probably hoping that she's not sleeping with anybody else. Okay. Well, I'm doing a video. There's a spider? So I gotta get a cup. I have one. You got one? Not a spider, Troops. It's a tick. It was crawling on my phone. Oh my god, it's on text. I was sitting on the porch for an hour. Oh, that sucks. I just had a tick in the bedroom. Gotta love dogs. Gotta love dogs. Wasn't even a spider, Troops. It was a tick.
Oh boy, I'm going outside with Kimmy.
Kimmy's not downstairs. Mia. Mia, me? What? Can you write me a note right now? There's a pad of paper. There's a pad of paper on the counter. Just write, call back. Because I didn't, Lucy ran out of her shoes. She needs it now. Shit. All right, so ticks. Little buggers, right? See, but how crazy is that, guys? Think about it. A tick, you can't kill a tick. It's almost like you can't kill this connection because it just linked it. It just linked the tick to this dog because see, the dog brought in the tick. This is a connection. Okay, now it's telling me this is a connection. Okay, in the read yesterday, I threw it outside. In the read yesterday, there was a connection, blue violet. And blue violet represents everlasting love if you choose to. It's not something that will ever fade away. Okay, so my dogs brought in the tick, and now it's linked to this. Okay, here's a dog going right to the chariot. This is an everlasting situation. See what I'm saying? That's why you can't just be friends. That's why you got to make it obvious. You got to make it clear. So somebody's lying to themselves. Somebody is legitimately lying to themselves saying, let's just be friends. You can't. This is an everlasting. This is Tuck Everlasting. You ever see the movie Tuck Everlasting? This is what this is. Tuck Everlasting. Okay. And this masculine energy is about this Queen of Wands. But this is also jealousy. Somebody would be jealous with this type of woman because that type of woman is very, it's an L word, luxury, lustful, maybe I'm looking for. She's lustful. Okay. So good luck with that, guys. Okay. Yeah, she's holding a cat. That's her spirit too. So, and it was blue violet, and look at all this blue violet that's all over my board that I didn't even see because it was purple and blue. The colors yesterday were purple and blue, and if you mix purple and blue together, it was blue violet. Okay, it's everlasting. It's It is what it is. So somebody here is just saying, I want to be friends, whether it's the woman or the female, but it's a lie. You guys can't just be friends. It's too complicated when you guys try to be friends. There's anger, because I felt anger. There's jealousy. So it's like, that's what's happening. That's what this is. Okay? So, and not to mention, all right, it took me, what is that? Oh, oh. I just hit somebody up. It was sweet. I just hit somebody up on Facebook. This guy I used to date. I haven't seen him in a long time. And he wears these funky suits. He's so sharp, such a sharp dresser. I love sharp dresses. So freaking sharp. Like his whole Easter suit, if you saw it, it was insane. Like checkers, it was like blue. Now that I think about it, it was probably like this, very damper. Let me tell you. But like, we didn't mesh, okay? And he just hit me up through Messenger and he said, I miss you. And he's sweet because I do like him, okay? But like, he doesn't know how to take care of me. He doesn't know how to nurture me. I'll keep it real. He doesn't satisfy me like that. When I got to do all the work, you lose my attention. When you think it's all about you, it's not going to work with me, okay? So as sweet as you are, it's like I only look at him like that, and I can't. He won't ever be able to nurture me like that. As sweet as he is, like he won't do it for me. And that part of someone's life is important. And I think that's another reason why that message came in just now, because it's like you gotta be smart enough to choose, guys. You can't settle. You can't settle just because you really like someone, or you just want to be friends. So it's like I can't just be friends with that person like that anyway, because it's like now you're gonna hit me up like that, so it's like it's tough. This is why it's all happening. And with that tick, you can't kill ticks. You can't kill them. Okay. So it's like, this is that everlasting, and the dog brought it in. So whatever connection you have, oh yeah, my shirt too, I didn't even pick up on that. Holy shit. Whatever connection you have with this person is unbreakable. Okay. So it's like, you're in a tough scenario because I feel like, let's just be friends. And it's like, but it's like, it's so underlined. It's like, haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? So it's like, that's a feminine singing that song. So to me, it's like the feminine has made this obvious. It's made it clear that they want more. But maybe now she's just saying, let's just be friends. But with that read yesterday, it's like, you guys can't just be friends. It's just, I got to get rid of this little message thing. I didn't want to move the phone, but now I have to, because I don't want to stare. You know the little circle on Messenger? I don't want to stare at the little circle. See, I knew it. I didn't want to stare at the little message. Okay. So, I didn't want to stare at his little circle thing. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. Let me try to fix you. All right. So, I know you're a little tilted. I was going to say slanted maybe. Don't be stressed, guys. Don't be stressed out, okay? Don't stress out with stuff like that, because it's like you can't stress over this. It's an everlasting thing. I'm not even done the reading, but the most important message I can give you, advice right now, would to just be like, just go about what it is you do. Keep moving forward, because something that's everlasting like this, okay? This means you've had multiple lifetimes with this person, multiple. So it's like, it just doesn't go away. But the best advice, again, I can give you is just keep moving forward. And holy shit, my friend Billy just texted me and said, deep breath, but he was talking about something else. All these coincidences that are happening right now are no joke. Okay. There's a big group message about a concert that's coming up in a few weeks. There's a concert in Cali that we're considering all going to for the weekend. And somebody must be like freaking out, and he's like, deep breaths. And now he's like, Something about weather permitting with that concert. I don't know. See what I'm saying? So it's all coming together, guys. So just breathe through this. Keep moving forward. So I don't know if the name Billy, because there was a Billy, and then the one that hit me up was Patrick. Okay. So another message for you is don't settle. And I'm telling you, his suit was like this color too. So that could be that new that I'm talking about, like the old new. But it's almost like I did it to myself, guys. Be careful what messages you send out to the ethers, because I didn't hit him up through Facebook. I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw him. He was standing there with his mother in his suit. It was an Easter picture, and I haven't talked to him in over a year. And I just wrote, Happy Easter, you know, and then he hit me up. So it's like, be careful what you send out to the ethers, because that's what just happened. Hello? This is the alert system with yada, yada, yada. I don't even know why I picked that up. Yes, my mother still has a house phone. At least it's cordless. But see, that was an alert thing. You have an alert. See, I'm alerting you guys. Okay? So everything's coming into play. So it's like, don't kid yourself when it comes to a situation either, because it's clear as day on my board. Okay? And it keeps bringing me back to the porch, and I'm not doing it. So be careful what messages you send out to the ethers, because it's like, I just did that myself. And now obviously I have to hit him back up and be like, oh, that's sweet. And I'm not going to make him feel like an asshole. I'm just going to have to be like, oh yeah, no, I miss you too. You look great, you know, because he looked great. But it's like, I also know he can't nurture me the way I need to be nurtured. And I'm not about to teach a man how to take care of a woman. I'm over that. Okay. I'm not trying to fucking coddle no one's ass or no. No. Okay. So be careful who you hit up. All right. And make sure in this situation, like Billy said, so you might know a Billy or a Patrick, and it's like, deep breath. Okay. So now I had 2 people hit me up and say the same thing. Well, 2 different things. And now you got 2 men on the board. All right. So I really feel like you do have somebody new coming at you, but you also have this situation where, and he's a William, just so you know, if it matters, but you also have this situation on my board where you have this incredible everlasting connection with somebody, but at the same time, you're moving forward. But now you got this energy he's still thinking about you, and now he's jealous, and it's like, there's got to be passion there. He's looking at you like the Queen of Wands and the Empress, or you're just in the Empress energy moving forward because you know how to nurture yourself, you know what you need, and you can't be bothered with BS, regardless of the situation. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? So you're moving forward. Some of you are going to have somebody new hit you up, and it could be not your twin, not a partner. It just could be a soulmate, like I said, because remember I told you I was in the beginning, I felt that strong soulmate card, and Patrick to me would be a soulmate. Okay. We're all soulmates. Everyone you've had situationships with is a soulmate. All right. So there you go. This is why they had me put myself in this scenario. So because all this just happened. If they didn't have me just explain a couple things with me, I wouldn't have been able to make as much sense as this for you. Okay. And that damn tick, and now it's bringing me to the tick again with the dog. It's everlasting. Okay. The tick brought it in. The dog is being led to the chariot, but yet is still kind of struggling on how to do this. So they feel defeated. So I don't know what's going on with you guys' situationship, if this person's going to come in or not. I'm about to clarify movement. But I will tell you, like I said, in my situation, I would have 2 people on my board. Even though at one point I told Patrick we can just be friends, but see what happens when you tell someone you can just be friends that you were romantic with? It doesn't really work that way. Not when someone hits you up and says, I miss you. Okay? No, what you miss is what we had, but what we had satisfied him. It didn't satisfy me. Okay? And I know sometimes with certain relationships, you have to put in that effort, extra effort. But for me, I know no matter how good you look or how you dress or how your persona, your character, everything, he's great. But it's that one thing. I'm not going to teach someone how to nurture me. That should be a given. That should be an obvious. And it just brought me back to that song. Haven't I made it obvious? Okay. So I legitimately woke up with that song in my head. So let's find out about this night, because this to me is either brand spanking new or past. It's not this same person. Or it could be for some. For some of you, it's 3. It's going to be brand spanking new, or it's just somebody like my Patrick or my twin. See what I'm saying? So now there's a chance you have 3 of them. Best of luck if you got 3. I'm just doing my thing and moving forward. And I feel like if that's your case too, you should too. Don't get caught up in something just because you want to settle or comfort or because you missed something. Don't do that. Don't play games either though. Tell me about movement. Don't be messing with somebody. If you get the opportunity to tell the truth, that's where that message came in yesterday. If you get the opportunity to tell the truth, you tell the truth. If you can't be friends, you can't be friends. It's the 9 of Swords reversed and the 9 of Swords are here. So it's actually this person's coming out of this anxiety. Okay, so now this is the King. So now this is different because now we got one energy here. Okay, so this is the same person. And they're coming out of it. All right. Lack of sleep, stress, anxiety. All right, so now there's going to be movement for some of you. Okay, but make sure you continue to move forward. Okay, because you can't sit and wait. Your energy is moving, so don't go backwards. Okay, and make it real clear if this person comes back into your life. If you just want a friendship, then that's it. It's a friendship, and you do that. But if you know for a damn fact that you can't have that just a friendship, don't lie to yourself and don't lie to this person. I'm not saying just jump in the freaking deep end, but do not lie because this energy is moving. You'll only slow yourself down if you lie to yourself. And I'm not saying reach out to this person and all of a sudden be like, and I know I just wanted to be friends, but now, no. You wait until this person comes at you, okay? Because you're moving forward. Don't you let nobody slow you down. Tell me about the Empress. Damn tick. In my bedroom. Ooh. All right, so she's got a decision to make. See what I'm saying? So it looks like something's going to come at you. Because, or you made this decision with the Tower. You already made this decision to move forward. Okay? It can go that way too. I'm going to have to clarify the 2 of Swords. I think you already made the decision to move forward. Because something was too stressful for you. I feel it wasn't a harsh decision, but I feel like it was so random. It just came in and you said, I'm done. I'm done. I'm upset. I feel some anger. The emotions were all over the board. Tell me about the 2 of Swords. And not to mention the Towers here. But the Tower with the Chariot too is also a relocation sometimes for me. Okay, this is how I read my cards. But it's also building from the ground up again with somebody if you choose to. But tell me about the 2 of Swords. So to me, you made the decision to move forward because the Chariot's right underneath. And in all reality, like, you could be linked to that suffering. You could be linked to that 9 too. Because he's really looking up at defeation. He's looking up at jealousy, passion, desire. And you could be more of the one that was in the suffering, but now you're in that whole, I want 2 of these actually. But now you're in the whole moving forward. 5 of Wands reversed. So yeah, you made the decision. You didn't want to argue anymore. You laid it down. See, look at all that color. So it's like that tower hit you, and all of a sudden you laid it down. So, and it's the Chariot moving forward. So, sorry. You laid it down. To me, this was a sudden decision that you made out of the blue. The horses are the same color on the same side, because all the cards are usually different. And you're moving forward, because this one's moving away. But she's also cracking the whip towards him. But it's like, haven't I made it obvious? But here's the thing. I don't know if it's you made it obvious through jealousy, if you made it obvious through underlying message. You might have made it obvious 7 months ago. You might have made it obvious 7 years ago. But have you really made it obvious lately? And if you have, then you move forward. If you haven't, I think you're still in that suffering stage. But with the 5 of Wands reversed, you're done. You're not dealing with competition. You're looking at yourself like, I'm the Empress. I don't have competition. You know what I mean? The Empress doesn't have competition. She took herself out of the equation. She doesn't compete. Not like that. She might compete when it comes to work and making money, but she won't. She normally would never compete for I don't know, whatever she felt like maybe she had to compete with, because the 5 of Wands sometimes is competition between men and women. But regardless, it's reversed. She's no longer mentally or she's no longer fighting something. She's just moving forward. That's it. Okay. So again, I don't know if she's necessarily linked to the 9 of Swords or if it's him. But I didn't even call the Knight of Swords yet. I'm going to put these back in. It's the King of Pence and the Death card. So this, you got 2 strong Cappy right here. I got a turkey in my yard. But it looks like the masculine is coming out of this anxiety, going through like a rebirth, okay? But still having a hard time accepting something. So you got somebody who's somewhat just not in the present moment, okay? I'm going to put it back in because I didn't call it out. But somebody who's not in the present moment, you know, somebody who's reminiscing, but it's like they're reminiscing through anger and hurt and pain and negativity. So it's like you're not really getting anywhere with this person. So the feminine move forward. But for some, it is the same person. They are coming out of anxiety, you know, and the woman's going to have to make a decision. But to me, the woman made a decision. So unless something comes in real soon, this is already your decision that was made. Tell me about the 9 of Swords now. Because there was no movement, so you laid the weight down. The 2 of Wands. So it's this man looking straight up again. So it is the masculine. And to me, it's like this person knows the part of your future. You know, but yet just kind of standing still. What direction do I take? Because it's funny. I'm going to move the phone again to show you. This king is looking right up. Can't tell if you can see. So this king is looking straight up, okay? Feeling defeated, straight up at her. He's linked to that. Okay. And now him, again, looking right up at her, knows she's part of it. But at the same time, well, that was easy. At the same time, is not making a move, but is about to. So for some of you, this person is legitimately about to make a move. Or they made a move. They took like a baby step. Okay. But a baby step doesn't get you to the airport. A baby step doesn't get your bags packing. Okay. A baby step doesn't say much when someone knows it's much more. I'll put it that way. I kind of feel denial on both ends. Okay. Happy Earth Day. Happy Earth Day. All right. So, because I feel like that friend thing is coming from you too. And I kind of feel like if this person comes in, I feel like you got to speak the truth too, because it's the feminine singing it. Haven't I made it obvious? Well, have you or have you not? Because right now it looks like all you're doing is making someone jealous. And you might not be doing it intentionally, but I'm telling you right now, you're making somebody extremely jealous. Okay. And I honestly don't think I don't think you're doing it intentionally, but it just came to me. So you might be, though. You might be posting stuff on Instagram, Facebook, social media, hot pictures. You know what I mean? Because somebody was watching you. You know what I'm saying? Some of you are making this person jealous. And I don't know if you're doing it on purpose or not. The Empress wouldn't normally do that. An Empress could if you're a baby mama and you haven't mastered certain stuff. Especially being in the Queen of Wands energy, you could be doing it intentionally. But in this situation, I don't think so because she's got the Chariot twice. Okay, so to me, it's like you're moving forward. So if you're moving forward, if you're still playing games and posting shit like that, then you're not really moving forward. But in this case, because the Five of Wands is reversed, this is somebody moving forward. This is somebody that's no longer doing that. So I do have somebody on my board that is not intentionally trying to make someone jealous, but that's happening anyway. Because with the Five of Wands reversed and the Chariot twice, she's moving forward. She's not out to make anybody suffer. She's not out to make anybody jealous. You know, so it's like, it's this own king that's having a hard time with it. So maybe he's the one sitting in silence. But for some, this person's coming out of the anxiety, the stress, whatever is happening, and they're going to come at you. Okay. Tell me about the King of Cups. But this King of Cups, again, with the Two of Wands, is moving forward on a path. And it looks like he's coming right towards her because he's looking right up at her. So it looks like he's coming. Some of you may want this in your life and some of you may not want this in your life. It really just depends on where you're at. Okay. Tell me about the King of Cups. Can't believe there was a tick in my room. But I think it was more because the tick was on a dog. And here's the dog being guided towards the Chariot. But slowly but surely. All right. And it's the Queen of Cups. But it's reversed. So this is either telling me he's thinking about the Queen of Cups or this gentleman coming at you, that's an everlasting love, is very energy. And if they are in feminine energy, that would be fantastic because when I did a read, I don't know if it was part 6, is the masculine and feminine energy. All right, maybe. It's not going to tell me. If the masculine's in feminine energy, that would be great. Because when I clarified, it's the Queen of Cups reverse. The Queen of Cups reverse is very emotional, upset. Okay. That means that this person is finally balancing out the yin and the yang. And that's a good sign. Okay? That's a good sign. So, but We have 3 strong Cancers on my board now. And now this woman's looking up at her. I think this masculine's dealing with a strong Cancer placement. Someone who has a Cancer sun, moon, rising, or Taurus. But it could be anyone. Okay? But for the Cancer card to come up 3 times is a strong message. Okay? He could be a Cancer too, or she could be. But it's ironic because he's thinking about her and he's over emotional, and now he's in his emotions. And I don't know if he's up in his emotions because she's moving forward, or he's just like, because he's still struggling and looking this way, all right, but slowly coming out of the struggle. So it must have been a struggle for my feminine too, because my feminine had no movement from this particular gentleman for a really long time. So it's just kind of like, it's tough. See, this person thinks the offer is not going to come back around. But again, if this person does not present themselves, my feminine still needs to move forward. Because in all reality, it's the only thing that's going to keep your damn sanity. You know what I mean, jelly beans? Tell me about the Chariot. And this is the feminine moving. She moving. Tell me about the Chariot. That was the 4 of Swords. But it was reversed. So it's the Wheel. So the Wheel's reversed. And she's looking at it like with the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. With the Ace of Swords reversed. She feels like she's just going to continuously be lied to. So she's not repeating the pattern. She's nurturing herself, which the Empress would do that. Okay. She's nurturing herself. She's not about to repeat a cycle. She's moving forward. This does not mean something is not going in her direction. For those who might think that, because I can feel it. A lot of people think when the Wheel's reversed that you're either going to repeat a cycle or a cycle's not over. But it's not the case when it pops up on the Chariot twice. Okay? This is somebody who's not about to repeat the same cycle. She's got enough self-love and respect not to lie to herself anymore about a situation. She's just moving forward. Okay? So, that's your read. Let me find out about this 9 of Swords reversed, because this is a particular energy coming out of anxiety, coming out of the stress. And this is I feel bad for you guys, all right? The moon, it's like with the star. So I don't know if you're dealing with an Aquarian or not, but like, or a strong Pisces, because you got Pisces twice now too. But this is having hope. Or this is the divine, okay? But it's like, you got 2 major arcana. This is so divine. This is that everlasting. This is destiny. Okay? And somebody's sun or moon is Pisces. Because I see the sun and the moon here. It's strong. Someone's moon or sun is Pisces or an Aquarius for sure. Or this is the energy they're in. But this is a strong message. Because I see the sun coming up behind the moon. And with the star being right there as an Aquarius, it's hope, it's love, it's faith. It's also destiny. Okay, so, and the King of Cups is a Pisces. And the Knight of Cups is Scorpio. And so I really truly feel like either somebody's Venus, Sun, or Moon is Pisces, Aquarius, Cancer, Leo. So But if I'm gonna, the wheel is all the fixed signs, and all the fixed signs are on my board: Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. Okay. So it's like you're dealing with, it's tough too, because the two of you might be fixed signs, and when the two of you are fixed signs, it'd be easier if, like, it just depends. If you have a mutable sign, it might make it a little easier for you to process this. But if you both got strong fixed signs in a strong planet, especially your moon, it's tough. So I definitely feel like somebody's moon or sun sign is Pisces or Aquarius. Pisces, moon, Aquarius, sun. It could be crossed. Pisces, moon, because it's a Pisces card, and then there's the sun. Aquarian sun, because I'm seeing the stars like that. So I don't know if it's telling me. It's weird. I don't know if it's telling me Pisces, moon, Aquarius, sun. But it doesn't matter. To me, it's hidden. Obviously, you're probably not talking to this person, or you have an Aquarian energy that's confused, but coming out of confusion. So now there's going to be movement. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Nine of Pentacles reversed. So I don't know if there's a little insecurity. King of Swords reversed. So you're not talking to this person. Now you got two strong Aquarians. So this person's not talking to you yet, okay? Unless you just started talking, because the Hermit's reversed. So this is something, it's either you're about to start talking, or you just started, or it's like baby steps, because I feel turtle steps here. But turtle steps can't be taken here. You'd be kidding you. It'd be foolish. You'd be kidding yourselves to take turtle steps. Okay? I gotta run to the bathroom. And then I'm gonna go on the back porch with you and talk to you. Hey, I'm gonna pull one more card when I get back from the bathroom, just like a lesson card. I don't see them. Oh, yeah, they're right here. Maybe I can grab them. Don't be like Courtney and hold your pee in, okay? I feel like some of you do that and you're gonna get a bladder infection. I don't know what that's all about. Or your kid has a bladder infection and they keep telling you, or something, or you notice their diaper is not as wet. Okay, there's something to do with a child here with the bladder infection. So if your daughter or your son's diaper, I think in probably feminine energy, is not as wet as it normally is, they probably have a little bit of a bladder infection. Put a little cranberry juice with water, even if they're little, just a tiny bit, like an ounce of cranberry juice, like 4 ounces of water. But I'm not a doctor, but I am a mother, okay? Or someone's daughter is about to say something about something, okay? So don't be like Courtney and hold your pee in. Go to the bathroom, because there might be something going on with even an adult bladder, okay? And it's because it's like Courtney, like the minute you feel it, it's like, oh, let's hold it in, okay? Don't do that. Patience, this is divine, okay? Surrender. So somebody is trying to control a situation, okay? But this is also telling me everything happens in divine order. So I feel like this feminine woman is following faith. She's following her path. She's just moving forward. She's doing what she knows she has to do best. Okay, she left it in the divine's hands, so she's moving. Okay, she's going forward. All right. And it's like, but it also is going to require patience. But you also have another energy here, because these are contradicting energies. Okay, so it's like you have another energy where it's like you got to surrender and stop trying to control something. So you do have somebody trying to control a situation, and it could be somebody trying to control it through silence. Okay, but it's also having, you're in the energy of patience. So it's like these reads that I do for you, is like, is it coming? Is it coming? Is it coming? If you're that person, you're in the energy of patience. For those who are in the energy of moving forward and taking care of themselves, it's just it's just one of those journeys where it's patient. Everything happens when it's supposed to. The move, the abundance, the health, everything, but it's like I feel like you already know that. And underneath surrender is worry. So it's like someone's just worried with the Nine of Swords there twice. Someone's just worried that somebody probably moved forward. But if you ask me, that is the masculine energy that's trying to control something through silence right now. So it's like, why are you even worried? You worried she's sleeping with somebody else. You're worried about X, Y, Z. It's like, what are you doing? But that's their lesson right now. So for some of you, the message for the divine is everything happens when it's supposed to. Just have patience, or you're gonna have. It's gonna require a lot of patience to deal with this person, or vice versa. Okay. I want to clarify patience, but I do gotta run to the bathroom. Okay, so I'm going to pick these up and clarify patience with this deck because I want to see what's coming. I want to see who needs the patience, what type of patience is needed. And then I'll step outside with you and I'll be back in a little while. I'm going to get out. I'll talk to you in a minute. So this worry is linked to the man. Okay. Because it's surrender, it's them trying to control a situation or something that's just out of the control right now. But if you ask me, it's in the control. They're coming out of the worry. They're coming out of all of this. You know what I mean? So this patience, to me, is for the feminine, and I don't quite know. I don't quite know. Patience. Patient with what? But to me, it's like patience with dreams coming true, wishes, fulfillment. I knew that Six of Swords was going to come back out. This is karmic. It's that everlasting, okay? Dreams will come true. You got the Ace of Cups right here too, with the King of Pence, with the Ten of Cups, with the World. Messages coming in with the Empress, okay? Dreams. Okay, your dreams will come true. I will tell you, what you've gone through has been extremely harsh. Okay, to me, it's like don't give up, but like keep moving forward. Don't give up on what makes you happy is the message. If this man makes you happy, then don't give up. But if they're not talking to you right now, keep moving forward. Okay, keep moving forward if this person is not talking to you. It will all happen when it's supposed to happen. So I was just going to say, don't sit in negativity, but I don't see you doing that. You're moving forward anyway. But the underlying message is, yeah, you went through one hell of a battle. Six of Swords is a harsh, harsh lesson. It's a lesson nobody ever wants to repeat again. Hopefully you learn the first time around. But the Nine of Cups is, your happy is coming, okay? This could be them on the boat coming to you, you know, in all reality. And then you guys might move. I'm not quite sure. But this is a lesson that was not easy. All right. But your dreams, your wishes, they're coming. This is everlasting. No matter what direction with this particular person, it's divine. Okay. So it's like, or you're moving forward and you cleared karma and you might get brand new. Okay. Honest to God, because I'm seeing that too. So if you had to let this go, some of you might have brand new coming at you. Basically what they're saying is because the feminine had gone through this harsh lesson. I'm going to read it two ways. The feminine has gone through this very harsh lesson. Your dreams are coming. You better not take a step back, and you better continue to move forward. Another message is this particular situation is coming back around, and you guys can be happy, and it's going to require patience, okay? And this is that person coming to you on the boat, all right? Another way to look at this is that I'm just going to kind of leave it at that because I lost my train of thought. So those are the most two important ones. So some of you, no joke, this person, even though it's everlasting to stay everlasting. You're just going to have to constantly redo it. So accept it, move forward. It doesn't mean you have to be with this person. For some, yes. For others, no. You will have somebody new. And you will get that brand new as you continue to move forward, because you've learned a harsh lesson. It was not easy. It's not easy to get into Emperor energy, and it takes a long time, Empress. It takes, or Emperor, but it takes a long time to reach that type of energy. There's a lot of harsh lessons. There's a lot of pain. There's a lot of sorrow. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of confusion. Okay. So it's that type of energy too, and you will get what you deserve. Don't you worry. All in due time, but don't you dare take a step back. You continue to move forward. You do not take a step off that chariot. Okay. And again, for others, it's this person coming back at you. Regardless, you're going to be happy whether this person comes back into your life or not. And I can say that because you both must have learned lessons. You're both on the boat. Okay. You both are going to make each other happy. All right. So it was a beautiful read. Lots of information. Just continue to move forward. Don't be like, when's he coming in? Or when's the new one going to hit me up? No. If you're in that energy, you're still in the midst of that lesson and you're still suffering. So step out of that energy. Step out of that lesson, because the lesson is to move forward. All right. I am not transgender. No. A lot of, we went through that before. Somebody asked me that. All right. I'm not. Nope. Okay. What makes people think that with me? No, I don't think that's rude. I know a lot of people of you were gonna think that was rude. It's not rude. It's just somebody asking.
Mom, a lighter just fall.
You know what I mean?
A lighter in there.
I don't think they're trying to insult me. You want to know what it is? There's the whole transgender world out there, not the whole transgender. All right. But people always have questions. Are you bi? Are you not? I'm saying in general for people, not me. You know what I mean? But meaning like people are curious. They want to know. You know what I mean? And for some reason, I'm big in the transgender world, which I think is a blessing, because a lot of them are spiritual and they need guidance. Everyone does. But to be a transgender can't be easy. To be anything is not easy. Okay. But when people judge, it's tough. And a lot of people, I think, are just kind of like, maybe if I was a transgender, maybe they think they could relate to me easier, or maybe, you know what I'm saying? So I don't look at that as being rude at all. I just look at it as, it's curiosity. I don't think that person was being rude. I think that's a big question in the transgender world right now. I don't know why. All right. I don't feel like I got a big like Adam's apple or nothing. When people ask me stuff like that, guys, I don't question it. I don't get down on myself. Like, no, it's just a question. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't bother me at all. You guys got questions for me? I'll answer questions for you. Have you met me yet? So I'm going to take you on the back porch with me. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Hold on. Hey guys. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to the back porch.
What?
Oh, the dogs. Come on.
What are you wearing?
Well, good thing I'm not going out, right? My daughter's like, what are you wearing? Hold on. Go play. Go. Okay. I thought I needed a jacket, but in all reality, I really don't. It's nice out. So. Those squirrels are running up the tree. So it was a good read, guys. You know what I mean? It really was. Can you donate? Yeah, absolutely. Under any of my videos, there's a donation link that says to benefit our channel. Okay, thank you. I also want to let you know I am going to get the energy video out to you today. Okay. I will do that shortly, and I will let you know when it's ready. And for those who don't know, when I do, I think that's another reason why I brought you out here is the birds. Calming. I needed to calm you. Maybe that's what it was all said and done. When this was all said and done, I was supposed to come out. But for those who don't realize, the energy video is any denomination, your choice, and it's through the donation link. Okay. Part 7 is, I just did 6. Oh yeah, it is this week. I got to do part 7, right? I'm gonna give part 7 another day or so, a day or two. Let the energy settle. Okay. Because even with today's read, you know, that's linked to part 7 too. That's in there. You know what I mean? So let's give that energy some time to move, so I'm not repeating. You're not paying for a repeat, because that would be silly. Okay. This time's a little different. You know, the energy's different. Looks like there's some movement. So hold on. So it is a little different. So again, let's let the energy settle. But I am going to do the guided to guide for part 6. Okay. So I'm going to do guided to guide part 6. And I will tell you, when I do those videos, that energy, for those who ordered the guided to guided for part 5, 5.5, whatever it was, that energy was way different than the energy I actually have on my board. And I will tell you, when I also do my energy exchange, that energy in those videos are way different too. Okay. It's because it's the magic of exchanging money, no matter how much it is. It's you guys with me get different messages. I don't understand why. Okay. It's also tends to be calming. I know they're kind of pushing me to do like another healing video, but when I do back-to-back videos like that, it wears me out. Okay. And then it's no good for you. So I try not to do all those. So I will do guided to guide part 6 before I do part 7. I want to give 7 a couple days. For some reason, I've been doing them on Wednesdays. So I'll get the energy exchange out to you today, because I know I haven't done one, and I've been saying it for 2 weeks now, and maybe I didn't do one because I didn't feel it was necessary. You know what I'm saying? You're uncontrollably attracted to me. Aw, thanks, sweetie. That feeling's hard. It's a hard feeling, right? I know what that feeling's like. It's tough. It's tough when you're extremely attracted to someone like that. But I appreciate it. It's a beautiful compliment, okay? But I got a man. I got a man. And you're probably like, what's your man got to do with me? But I got one, so thank you, though. So I'll get those videos out for you. All right. Special K. Ooh, isn't that a drug too? Isn't that a drug too? But so energy video will come out today, and guided to guide will come out. Okay, and I guarantee the guided to guide is going to be pretty intense. So I'm definitely gonna do the video exchange first. You know what I mean? Tell us about your man. I'll keep that to myself right now. So I don't do super chat, guys, because hold on. Hey, Mia, call your dad. Well, don't call him. Just tell him I'm working.
What?
Dad's calling me. Just tell him I'm working. What was I just gonna mention? There was something I wanted to talk about. Oh, super chat. Yeah, I don't do that because when you do super chat, you have to have interruptions. You have to have advertisements. You have to do all that. Okay. And I just don't want anything interrupted. I don't do extended videos. I do them every once in a while, but I mean, guys, I love money, okay, but that's not what pays. Well, I mean, it's what pays my bills, but me doing this for you guys is not. It's not my only money. It's not my only income, you know. So it's not about money. It's about who I reach, how I reach, what I preach, how I teach, get you guys to do that type of stuff. It's what I'm passionate about. You know what I mean? But yeah, I love money. I do, but it's not end all be all. That is for damn sure. So I don't do that, and I don't knock anybody that does, because some people that is their only income. What?
Can you call him back when you're done?
Yeah, I'll call him when I'm done.
Yes,
So that's another reason why I don't do that. Okay. And not to mention where I'm going and leading and what I do, it that involves contracts through YouTube. I don't want to be contracted through nobody. I'm an individual. I'm making my decisions. I own my own company, my own channel, you know? So it's another reason why I don't do that either. Got to be careful with contracts. You know what I mean, jelly beans? And I don't ever want to put myself in a situation where I have to worry about that, because I'm already under contract with somebody too. I could still have a contract through YouTube, but I'm not doing that. And with this contract, there's definitely going to be stipulations too when the final one comes in. Because there's only one of me, guys. There really truly is only one of me. So, don't you just love it? Don't you just love it? So that's why I don't do that. I got time for like one more question, as long as it's not too much. Where am I going? I know that's all. It's coming, guys. I'll tell you soon. Okay, I'll tell you soon. Hold on. I don't need this jacket. I don't need this jacket in the sun. It's much chillier in the house. It's much chillier in the house. So, bye, sweetie. Have a great day.
Great day.
Have a great day. You mocking your mother?
No,
Sounded like you were mocking me.
I'm telling them have a great day.
Just telling them to have a great day. I'm gonna tell you shortly. I gotta be in the right energy too. There's a lot of offers coming in and out still, and I gotta make the right decisions. Cause I was up and gonna move to one place, and now it's like, I might move to a whole different place. So, but it's gonna be exciting for everyone. A lot of you already kind of know. You've mentioned it in the very beginning. I'll give you that clue. Okay. Yeah, Kristen, I can squeeze it in tomorrow if you need one. But a lot of people, when I first started my channel, it's like you guys had already mentioned it. You know, certain people already knew it. So, what's another clue? There's lots of travel involved. You'll be tagging along for the travel. For damn sure. All right. So, in different countries, I'll tell you that. It's not just going to be one country. Yeah, lots of exotic locations. I'm pumped. I'm pumped. It's where I choose to relocate is my biggest challenge right now. So, soon enough, my little chicklins, soon enough. So, energy video will come out before I do guided to guided. All right. And I'll let you know when the energy one is uploaded. Again, energy one is energy domination. The guided to guided is 11/12. And then probably Wednesday I will do part 7 for you guys. Okay. I am not going to be a flight attendant. What am I, just going to have like a GoPro on my forehead? No. My daughter would be good at a flight attendant though. Maybe you're picking up on that vibe, because I've told her that before. Go be a flight attendant. Go travel for a little while, you know? She loves to fly too. So, that's it. And then maybe Kristen, email me. Okay. What's the banging? Oh, there's a shotgun range. There's a gun range a few miles down the street. Actually, it's a little further than that, but my mom's got a pond behind the house. She lives on water, so it echoes because of the water. They closed the dam in the wintertime. They're gonna reopen it in a couple weeks, so the water way back there will be flowing. All that green grass, that's all water. All water will be there. So that's that noise. Is the gun range. So I've been itching to do that lately too. So yeah, my mom's house. It was definitely been here a little longer than expected for sure. But the bond that everyone got to embrace, and it is nice. I knew there was a reason I had to be here. I thought it was gonna be a lot harder, but it wasn't. I'm actually enjoying my time, and now the time is dwindling down, and to be honest with you,
I'm a little bummed. I mean, I'm excited to go and be on my own again. I'm not gonna lie to you, to have my own bedroom and all that again is, you know, exciting. But it was a blessing to have this time that I was just able to spend with them. That is for damn sure. And I won't ever regret it, because when I had to move in, it's not that I had to, it was the right thing to do. It's just a lot, and I could have been out of here so many times, and I'm glad I stuck it through. I really am. So there's that. I'm gonna let you go before I get emotional. Because it is hard saying goodbye. I'm gonna be gone for a little while, so it's not easy. Got the goosebumps from head to toe, but I'm excited. I'm excited for my journey, you know. So I love you guys. I'm gonna relax for a little while, take a shower, get out of my PJs. Again, if anybody knows what that is, let me know. All right. And I'm gonna definitely do those two videos before I come back on. But I'll come back on again later. All right. I love you. You're very welcome. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll be back. But I kind of, when I come back, certain stuff I want to talk about. I just don't know what yet. Because you know how normally I'm just kind of like yapping and we get the story we get. I feel like there's certain stuff that needs to be addressed, like certain subjects, you know? So I'll figure it out. And reminiscing is still sticking to me. But it's like, I don't really want to talk about reminiscing because we're in energy of moving forward. So I think a lot of people are reminiscing, especially with that picture that came up from 3 years ago. And it's 3 years, mind, body, and soul, you know? So it's like, and like I said, I remember that day to a T, and I didn't remember that day until today. And it brought me to a lot of things, where I was at, who I was talking to, situations, emotions, all the emotions. Okay, so it's like I know a lot of you guys are in that energy, but I also know when the energy to move forward. So it's like it's important that we just keep moving forward. You know, so it's okay to reminisce, but like I don't want any of you guys stuck in that either. You know what I mean? Because it's not healthy if it's not done the right way. And I don't feel like now is the energy to explain why any of us should be stuck in that mind frame, because it brought me to anger and certain stuff and emotions and sorrow. And then clearly what I just saw on the board is like it's the same shit. So it's like if you can't reminisce and reflect the right way, then I don't want you to. I want you to continue to move forward. And it's not that you're tucking anything under the rug. It's just that reoccurring energy. And sometimes you just accept it and you say, yep, that's what it was like. And it was no fun. And I hope the best for myself, that I won't ever find myself in that energy again. And you move forward and you continue on that chariot. You can't let one image or one thought take over. Okay? So it's kind of like what I don't want to talk about, but I felt the need to talk about, so I just talked about it, and now I'm done talking about it. All right? I love you guys so much. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you later, Gators, and I'll let you know when the videos are ready for purchase, okay? You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Bye, guys. Bye. I'm going to leave it on for just like a second so you guys can listen to the birds real quick, okay? But not with my face in it. But just take a minute for the calming. Just listen to the birds because that's what my intuition's telling me to do, okay? So I love you guys. Listen to the birdies. Bye.